Jada hard 99 party. Who we got?
We're Jaxon, we're back.
We're back again. And what are we playing again?
Another Maliss, we're bringing Maliss back. It's back.
It's never died.
It died for a bit. Bandless killed it, but it's back. Post ALIN, it's kind of nuts.
Alright, let's jump into it, bro.
Let's get into it. So, hard deck, obviously the Maliss cards. So we're playing 2 Dormouse, nothing more you can play. 2 White Rabbit, 3 Cat, just because an extra name. Just because you open this plus backup or this plus anything, it's just
So I said the only card that did get hit.
Yeah, the only mouse card that wasn't hit besides traps. Yeah, luckily. 2 field spell because 2 field spell, I guess. 1 of each of the traps. Considering cutting TB just because it's very bad. But like it's the only way to play with just White Rabbit if you draw it. But like post side it's always out. Like post like 1 second it's always the one going out. The new one, Mouse in the Mirror, which is insane, helps you play into Lancia. Especially if you have open the backup, you can do a bunch of crazy shit. Just hope like it makes Red Ransom actual endboard piece now. It gives you 2 interactions with just Red Ransom, which is crazy in its own way. So that's a great card. The Gold Sark, because Gold Sark is just better. Underground doesn't play into Impulse. It's just great. Terraforming because field spell. I am poor, so I don't have any hairs yet. But
Would you play in the future?
Yes, like they're very good. Like they let you set up your board.
And just for the viewers, which one would you take out just so...
Probably cut a cat.
Yeah.
Cut a cat and probably just put him in and just go even higher above 40 than I already am.
Easy.
I am playing the backup stuff, the new stuff. These cards actually carry the deck now.
What's this card do?
So 3 backup, and so basically you have a Cyburst extra deck monster on field, which is any of the Maliss monsters. You got Almirage, you got Lingribo. Unfortunately, you don't have Decoder anymore, unfortunately, but it's a free summon from hand and it searches any Dark Cyburst, so it's any Maliss name, or the new Wizard, and it pitches a card, which if you don't draw a Maliss name, you can pitch a Maliss, use this to link off into a Wizard and keep playing anyway. If you don't draw a Maliss name, if you open this plus a hand trap, if it's full combo still. Or you search the Wizard, which is actually a custom card here.
Yeah.
So this card is just, if you control, same with backup, if you control an extra deck Cyburst monster, summon this off from hand, and a Cyburst monster from your grave, it's 2 bodies. It's actually just stupid. Like, I don't know who thought this card was a good idea, but I'm glad they did. My hair replacements are the Bestials. I still think they're really good just because it comes up still, like playing into Lancia going second. They still perform really well. I would actually consider not even playing here because like Bestials put in a lot of work just in general. Like as engine and as interruption, they're just insane. That's like my semi-engine. But I'm only playing the 3 just because like you don't want to play more of the bad ones anymore because like you're not playing the Bow package, so you're not bringing back Magnum with Sarnia anymore. Like there's no reason to play more than just the 3 good ones. Like
Your favourite card got banned, Nightman Griffin.
Yeah, fuck me. So that's all the engine.
I haven't stopped myself today. I was actually so much.
For non-engine, I took a bit of a non-standard lineup, so I'm only playing 1/1-for-1 hand trap, which is the Ash Blossom, just because chummies. Like if this didn't stop the chummies, I probably wouldn't play it.
Yeah, but
I'm just playing the higher impact hand traps, just because like the imperms, the Veilers, they don't really do anything at the moment. Especially if the meta is Maliss, you know, like Veiler and imperm are just wastes of space in your deck. I'm playing the Nibs though, just because even drawing them late. People are saying it's bad into ALIN format, but I still think it's crazy. And the way I built the deck, if you open it in like it's too late to use it, then you just cop it. Then like it is what it is. But like that's with Hampering Hand Trap. If you draw it too late, whatever, top deck it, whatever. It's always been the case though. For Chummies, I'm playing 6 in the main. I'm playing the Fua and the Perulia. I've got the deck primed to beat the mirror match because that's like the most important deck to beat. Peru is really good into Maliss at the moment because you got normal summon, hair of Bestial, you've got the new Agnista cards, that's 4 cards. That's still 4 draws. Feels good. I'm actually really enjoying because like in the mirror, I love getting Fluid and Peruid because you play the Max C challenge because of the amount of pushes. Like in the mirror, you know the amount of pushes Maliss can make. So you just go full combo. And like maybe 7 out of 10 times you give them 10 draws, they still can't beat the board because you know exactly what to hit. And you know the amount of pushes Maliss can actually make. So I think unfortunately mandatory to play at least 6 chummies in the main deck. It's really annoying to do that. Like in my round 3 today, going first, I drew 3. I'm like, yeah, fantastic. But the times you go second and you draw 2, and it just feels like you can actually play the game. Then other hand trap, Impulse is actually the best hand trap in the next format. I just think post ALIN, everyone, the only deck is not really great into is Rigel, but then like it still stops an ice at least, or even ice or node. And sometimes hitting the node can be a breaking point as well, especially if you've got like something engraved already. But yeah, I'm not really expecting too much Rigel coming up unless they play Mitsurugi. But then into Mitsurugi, this is also just insane. So like it doesn't matter. Like it's all redundant. And then for the rest of the non-engine, I decided to play Metaltronus.
Yep.
Metaltronus is just good. It's just the mirror match and like random stuff comes up against random matchups as well. Like Nib for Detonator, other cards for other cards. I've got stuff in the side deck that helps with Metaltronus as well. Also like for Mermail, Splash Mage's water, like it just comes up. And you got Perulio as well as a target as well. And then the Trinity. The Trinity. This card just needs to be. It should be in every deck. This is like cross. Like every card. All these should be in every deck. Cross-set is the only one I was iffy on still, but like, why not? Why not? I'm already above 40. Like this is 43. Like if I wasn't gonna play a card, it'd probably be Metaltronus. But like these 3, I feel like at least 2 of them are mandatory. I think Talon's all by mandatory. Like all the guys here know. Before Talon's was even at 1, I was always playing just 1 anyway. Like it comes up, you draw it. If like it doesn't come up, you beat him with engine. Like it doesn't matter. But like the Trinity, I think should be in everyone's deck. If it's not, hopefully I have version.
Alright, let's jump into the action deck, man.
So now the new best card, Ling Grebo. It's also an insane inboard piece, especially in the mirror. Ling, you like that? Ling Grebo. Then we've got the Maliss names. So we've got Binder, Red Ransom, and Crypto.
Yeah.
Have to play him. It's Maliss. Firewall Dragon is just now an inboard piece as well, like an actual inboard piece, unlike the Abao Griffin combos. It wasn't really before. Like during the Y-Sets and the regionals, I wasn't playing this card. I saw no reason for it. Like if you get hand trapped a lot and you have to end on them, like I'd rather just end on an SP.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
There's no point of playing it at that
100%.
time.
I would rather just play like Typhon or an Act. Yeah, just something better. Dark is insane in the mirror match. It's the edge into the mirror match. Like going second into the mirror match is the only way to help push through if you bait out the new Omni. We've got Link Spider for Nib because Splash Mage is more important than ever now.
Yeah.
So having a Link Spider for Nib is more important than ever as well now. Since you get Spider Burst locked more often as well with the new Wizard. So you have to use this. Wicked to bridge the Maliss combos into the backup stuff to help you push into the new end board. You've got SP because it's an SP. The card's like instant staple. Wizard because it's Maliss. Almirage helps turn backup into a 2-card combo on its own. That's why I play all the other hand traps. Like so if you draw like all the Perulias, Fuas plus a backup, you can normal Charmy turn it into an Almirage, use backup, and that's full combo. It's just stupid. Splash Mage, Cyber Slop, love it. Access Code Talker, because access code. The new daddy, A-Code Talker, or Allied Code Talker, that ruined him. Allied Code Talker, this card's just stupid, and it has really good synergy with Ling Grebo, since Ling Grebo is actually an instant support from back in the day.
Yeah.
It turns Ling Grebo into an extra interaction, and it helps beat like cards like Metaltronus, Droplet as well, because you just go A-Code effect, negate, Metaltronus, Droplet, Mouse and Mirror even, chain Ling Grebo, negate always goes through. It's just ridiculous. It's very hard to stop this card now with Ling Grebo back in the format. And last card, Typhon. Didn't come up today, but it always does whenever I don't have it in. But it probably would be a second Ling Grebo.
Yeah.
Alright, the side deck.
Let's jump in the side deck. So let's just look at this new card again. What's it do so the viewers know?
So on summon, it does stop you from summoning for the rest of the turn, but on summon, it's a soul charge for every 2,300 Cyburst in your graveyard. Yep. That's, if you've got an access code in there, that counts access code. It's normally just summoning out Red Ransom and White Binder. Yeah. And like it has Red Ransom's attack lock on it. It gives you a free AV, because you normally end on GWC, right? So like you're worried about your GWC, there's no binder engraved, Tribute Binder for cost to negate. So it's now when if someone's card's under it, and now it can, once per turn, it gives us an Omni, we can now tribute a Link monster under it to a zone it points to and negate and banish. which makes it a really interesting card in the mirror. That's why I really enjoy the mirror at the moment, because it makes going into the new allied code really fun as well. Because they have to play into your cards getting banished, which is I think is really fun.
Okay, that's cool.
But yes, Omni Negate, which is something we get needed, I guess.
Yeah.
Soul Charge is ridiculous, but it does lock you. But like, it's your last thing you're doing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And when you end on Allied Code plus Firewall under it plus the 2 Malices with Crypto Engrave, that's game anyway. Nothing's breaking that.
Let's jump to the side deck. That's pretty good.
Side deck, I'm playing the new Dominus card, Songs of the Dominators. This card I think is absolutely ridiculous. This is my going first card for the deck, for the side deck. This card is just non-target imperm that also hits cards like Requiem that leave the field. So it helps beat Fiendsmith, helps break a lot of boards.
Yeah.
Helps just solidify the game state. But also if you have a trap engrave, like it's a Malice trap or a Dominus that you discarded or something, it also searches a Dominus card on resolution, which makes it awkward because they can actually if you have a trap engrave, which makes it a bit rough. But for the most part, having that imperm effect, like the negate, plus having a search solemn warning is just ridiculous. It's just absolutely custom. For the mirror, I decided not to play Lancia this time. I've decided Chaos Hunter is the way to go. Chaos Hunter is just ridiculous. Normally, you can't really fit Cerberus anymore. You can't, like if you have to, you're cutting something like unnecessary. To may have a worse extra deck just to beat this. But you have to beat over it. Like Chaos Hunter is just broken. Like it just stops your opponent from banishing, but you can still play with your own cards. And if worse comes to worse, you put them on no cards. It's a body. It's a free body. It comes up into a lot of everyone's playing Cash with Genesis or Dragon Rules or even just Fiendsmith. I had a guy today just go Unicorn Summon.
Yeah.
Effect. Summon. Oh, pass, I guess. Like, can't do anything. Like, you can't banish my cards. You can't do anything. Back row, hate, Duster, 2 Lightning Storm. It's just standard at the moment.
Yep. Just in case you first that Odeon.
And then I think Droll is mandatory because Mitsurugi and Mermail are still in the format. Mitsurugi more than anything. Mitsurugi's other than Malice, is probably the deck I'm scared of the most. But they also just fold to Droll, like Malice used to do to Lancia. So it's mandatory. And then Gamma Seal is the new tech. Love the Kaiju. Everyone's just ending on one big disruption, whether it's A code or it's like Detonator or like Merman into Water Lock. It's also a water, so like they barrier statues, you tribute over it.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop you at all, and you just keep playing. Since like Mermail, it was the only thing I was worried about. Like, how do you beat Mermail going second? Because that's the only deck I'm really worried about besides Malice. And they lock you. Okay, I'm no longer locked. We keep going now. That's it.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
You got any shout out, my friend?
Shout out the new Old Dogs team. Woof woof.
Yeah.
Killing it. Shout out to Roy's cards. Shout out Murderhouse here. Shout out Jack for holding my cards for so long, the dickhead. And that's it. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Have a good one, yeah?
Thank you.